honored to introduce you all to this intriguing and majestic animal.
Behaviors. We hope that this orca encounter will help give you a better understanding of these amazing animals and all that they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Natural wonder, and today Ike and Corky are going to show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly designed for getting quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It looks like their eye is located in that white patch, but that's a visual distraction. The eye is actually located just in front to camouflage from thrashing prey. The tall fin on the whale's back is called a dorsal fin, which helps stabilize killer whales as they swim and can also help regulate body temperature. The large flippers on the other side of the whale's body are called pectoral flippers, and these are used mainly for steering and stopping. Pectoral flippers also have 5 bony digits inside of them, just like the human hand. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes, and the flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling them at speeds close to 30 miles per hour, which is as fast as our speedboats. And they swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up and out of the water.
killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a form of communication. Pectoral flaps at the surface of the water are used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother might use a pec flap to get her calf's attention. But when a killer whale really wants to be heard, they breach. Sky hopping is how killer whales coordinate and get a better view of their surroundings when they hunt. Flukes slaps are another form of communication the killer whale uses in the wild and here at SeaWorld. So it's no surprise that they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
In the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Watch as Kalia shows us a similar movement behavior right here at the front of the pool. And Arctic orcas will actually create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals into the water. Watch as our whales show you the same wave-making technique at the front of the pool, demonstrating one of the many complex and impressive hunting strategies killer whales have developed around the world. Now you've seen these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water displaced until you experience it for yourself. Luckily today we have a brave volunteer who has volunteered to feel the power of the killer whale. Let's give him a round of applause, everybody. Come on down, grab a seat on this box. Back against the glass, go ahead and take a seat. Back against the glass, hold on tight, the whales are on their way. All right, everybody, let's count it down. In 3, up in 2, and 1. Great job! Now, because killer whales are found in all parts of the ocean, it's no surprise that they feed on all types of prey, and that includes other whales. The blue whale on the screen up here near you is the largest animal on Earth. It is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So how does a killer whale this size prey on a whale that size out in the wild? Well, it's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice those skills as they grow. Orcas spend a lot of time interacting and showing off their playful side, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. Porpoising is when a killer whale swims fast to the surface, breaking out of the water briefly. Catching a ride in the wake of a boat or when surfing in a wave. Killer whales like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. We see our whales exhibit the same behavior here, just like whales in British Columbia. You can also see killer whales imitate each other in the wild. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are always mimicking and learning from one another. Playful behavior does have a purpose. A tail whip is used in hunting to stun fish, but today I think our whales are using it to stun all of you. Relationships that help us provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. All of our whales take an active role in their own health and well-being. For example, we can ask them to roll over and show us their tail flukes. This is really helpful if we ever need to obtain a blood sample. We can take it from a vein that runs along the inside of the flukes. These whales can also line up for ultrasounds and dental exams. They can even slide out onto a scale, as you can see Orca doing in the video. We weigh our whales every week to make sure our younger whales are growing properly and that the adults are maintaining a healthy weight. We can even take a breath sample from their blowhole, and all these behaviors are possible due to the relationships that we build here day after day at SeaWorld. Right now, I'd like to take a moment to spotlight one of our whales. Everybody give a round of applause to Shuka. Shuka is easily one of our most athletic animals, and she really enjoys snowballs and ice cubes as a treat. Shuka and the rest of the San Diego pod over the years have inspired millions and participated in past and ongoing research projects, all aimed at helping their wild counterparts. We challenge these whales every day to learn something new, to engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and most importantly, play all help keep these amazing animals in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
owners. And on behalf of the trainers and the whales, we hope that you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld. Thank you.